So welcome to this practice of appreciation. And let's begin with inviting the body to find a posture that feels right for this moment. And maybe already here we could see what there might be to appreciate in our immediate circumstances, in the possibility of inhabiting this precious body. Meeting ourselves with kindness, with all that's present, both our full physical reality as well as what may be on our mind, what's present in the heart. And then letting what's here inform your intention for the practice. So that maybe getting in touch with what's well and good, what we may appreciate, as well as our usual intention for curiosity and openness and noticing what we notice. Maybe anything else that's important for you at this time. And let's see if we can get in touch also with why this is important, with our motivation for practicing, for growing our sense of appreciation, gratitude, joy. And how this may also benefit others around us. And from here, let's turn to the life-giving breath. And if it's comfortable for you to let your attention rest there, then maybe also inviting a little slowing down of the breath, as well as an equalizing of the in and the out breath through counting or maybe a phrase. Or perhaps moving each of the fingers one by one of the one hand for the in breath, and then the fingers of the other hand for the out breath. As always, feel free to adapt any of my invitations to make them right for your reality at this time. And this invitation to come into this present moment. And very likely the present moment will also include thoughts and feelings. No need to push them away. Also, no need to get involved with them right now. We can just notice what's here, but as best we can, simply resting with the immediate experience of this moment. And that may include the deeper breathing, the equalizing, finding ourselves here. And gradually widening our awareness now to encompass all of the body, all the way from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. And letting the breath breathe itself, finding its own natural rhythm again. And seeing if we can become curious about what's alive in the body at this time. Maybe some sensations that are standing out, that are in the foreground. Perhaps some very pleasant, enjoyable ones. Some that we experience as neutral, and maybe also difficult sensations in the mix. Seeing if we can meet the full range of sensations with care, interest, warm noticing. And seeing if it feels available to you in this moment to appreciate the body as it is. And that doesn't necessarily mean that we like each bit of it or that we enjoy every detail of every sensation. But can we acknowledge that with kindness and at the same time also open to a sense of appreciation for there being a body, for all that is well, that is functioning in its own way. And this body that carries us through life, allows us to experience how does it feel to orient towards appreciation and maybe a sense of gratitude. And importantly, No, don't need to come at this with any expectations of what that would feel like or should look like in this moment. Sometimes it may be very available, very much in the foreground, and other times it may feel distant or absent. Let's acknowledge with care, with kindness, whatever is there. And opening to that sense of resting that is happening in the body. The steadiness of points of contact between the body and whatever's underneath you. As well as that unconditional support of the presence of the earth, holding us gently in place with gravity, holding us close. This life-giving earth, supporting our existence in every way. And inviting us to come to rest now in this moment, in this place. With nothing we need to do or accomplish, achieve. We are already. So simply resting in that being. And staying curious about what's happening in the space where we're invited to simply rest. And there might be a lot of movement, a lot of experience flowing through you. Can we offer space to whatever is here? And perhaps in inviting a mindfulness support into your awareness, maybe the expanding to include the sounds that are happening around us. Letting the attention gently rest with these sounds. If you prefer to use the breath or the body as your support, feel very free. Resting with the support as well as a wide space for all our experience to flow through in its own way, moment by moment. And feel free to continue resting with all that's here as it's unfolding, changing, coming and going. Or maybe you'd like to join me in the 10-finger gratitude practice, where we could begin by inviting something to come to mind that feels well and good. Maybe a recent experience that you enjoyed, that made you grateful to be alive. And we can do that while, if you like, holding one finger of the one hand with the other as a little physical support while we rest our attention with this good experience, this good thing that's come to mind. Taking our time to linger with this one topic, sensing how it feels in the body to be present with it. And imagining it spreading through the whole body, relishing, soaking it in. And then in your own time, you may want to move to holding another finger and allowing a second precious thing to come to mind. And it can be the very ordinary daily goodnesses, like the color of autumn leaves or the warmth of the sun on your face, the wagging of a dog's tail. Seeing what pops up for you. Whatever is there, lingering with it, pausing, letting it take center stage for a while. And slowly moving from one finger to the next, no rush to get to 10. Seeing what arises, what beings, people, places might come to mind. Really pausing with each one. And if you find yourself getting distracted or going down habitual pathways of the mind looking for what maybe is lacking or what isn't so good or what's lost, and just noticing that, noticing that tendency, and coming back to our intention of in this moment being with what we appreciate, however big or small, temporary or steady, whatever arises. And staying curious about what's happening in the body as we do this practice. No expectations of how we should be feeling or what should be happening. Just noticing what's here. And perhaps including something that we appreciate in ourselves. Maybe a quality that's grown in us over the years, maybe very recent. Maybe something we've said or done that we're happy with. Maybe appreciating our good intentions, our willingness to practice. Maybe it's our tenacity and grit, our willingness to learn and grow. Perhaps not so culturally common to consciously bring appreciation to ourselves, but trying it out. And as we're coming towards the end of the practice, let's bring our appreciation to each other here in this virtual space. And this precious opportunity for practicing together with others. Whether we're here for the very first time or whether we've had many sessions in this community before. Appreciation for the marvels of Zoom connecting us in this way. And all the many causes and conditions that come together to create this moment. With all its textures, all its ingredients. So let's end with connecting with that wish that any goodness we came into touch with in this session, as well as the hardwiring of our happiness that we do by bringing our attention to what's good, that this may grow in our being, that it may gather momentum and really make a difference to our life. And at the same time that all this goodness is shared with others. Us together here, other dear ones in your life. As well as those many, many others that we share this precious planet with, including the ones of the future generations. And may the benefits spread in ever-widening circles. Ding!